So Rutgers, of course, their mascot is the Scarlet Knight. He's a cartoon knight guy. He wears like a gladiator headdress. He's goofy looking. I think he has like a skirt like a gladiator wears, like those leather skirts. I don't know. I'm sure skirt's not the right word. But it's a goofy cartoon mascot. Apparently, the Rutgers University Student Assembly passed a bill calling for expanded ethnic and gender representation in the mascot. They want multiple versions of the mascot now. They want a black version, a Hispanic version, a woman version, and a transgender version of the Scarlet. First off, let's address this transgender thing first. It's a man wearing a skirt, so
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's already covered.
How are they going to tell? I mean, are they going to expose down under or what?
I have no idea.
How are they going to do?
I have no idea. I mean, this whole thing has gotten to the point where RuPaul has gone after these crazy activists, saying that they're idiots.
They're just they're looking for something.
When RuPaul goes after these transgender advocates, I mean, for those who don't know, RuPaul is a famous. I think the proper word is transvestite. He hasn't had operations, but he wears women's clothing. He models as a woman.
I have all of his albums.
Well, that one song was kind of catchy.
Yeah.
He did radio in New York for a couple years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was on. I forget what station he was on. I think he was on WNEW, if I'm not mistaken, when they were still a pop station. Well, I don't know what WNEW is now, but I think that's the station he was on. But he did radio for a few years. But this is just where does this end? I mean, here's the Scarlet Knight. I mean, it's a cartoon character.
It's a cartoon character. But wait a minute. I thought if you made him into like an Indian,
let's
bad. Just say, I thought that was bad though. I thought that made him, if you made him black, I thought that might be. What if that is offensive to the blacks?
Well, I find more offensive things about this than even that, and I shouldn't say this because somebody will hear it and actually complain. But if you look at the costume of the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, he's very muscular. Yeah. He's got an 8-pack all the way up to his chin, and he's got
more like a 10-pack,
and he's got 3 biceps. Yeah. He's very muscular,
very offensive.
So that's body shaming.
It really is. It's body shaming, and it really just pushes people to do steroids.
Yeah,
is what this is. Because I want 3 biceps. Don't you want 3 biceps?
Yeah, I mean he's got 3 biceps. And this chiseled physique, which really is body shaming. As a fat person, I'm offended by this.
I'm offended too. And he apparently does a lot of fist bumping and tanning.
Well, apparently,
who doesn't want a dark skin and a nice 10-pack?
Well,
and been able to fist bump.
See, that's the problem. I don't think he does enough tanning.
No, he needs to do more tanning.
Although he's not really quite a white guy. He's kind of this weird.
He's the kind of that's what I mean. It looks like he tans a little bit.
It's just this weird. It's obvious they don't wash the costume. Let's be honest. That's what it is. They never wash these mascots.
Exactly.
They never wash these mascot costumes. But
I mean, if you put lipstick on him, will that count for the transvestite one?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, but how do you do this?
What a bunch of these college kids. What is this? What is it? The assembly, the student assembly voted on it?
It's the student assembly. So these are people that once they get out of college are obviously going to want to get into public sector work. They want to be politicians when they get out.
And we see why politics has gone downhill.
Yeah, that's Rutgers for you.
Yeah.
It
is Jersey.
It is, which brings up the obvious question: why is the University of New Jersey called Rutgers instead of the University of every other state university is called either blank state university or University of blank. And
Isn't that weird?
And New Jersey State University is called Rutgers.
I do like the name Rutgers.
I mean,
it's not a bad name.
Look, I mean,
It's a little odd, though.
they're just populated with stupid students.
Who's interested in this? I just don't understand as a college kid why you're caring about what the mascot looks like.
It's worship of victim status.
It really is.
That's all it is. People used to aspire to be doctors and lawyers and astronauts. They aspired to go to the moon, walk in the moon. Now the best thing you can be in life is a victim.
It's a far cry from the college kids back in the day who were protesting the war in Vietnam.
Yeah, or civil rights.
Or civil rights. Now they're protesting the Scarlet Knight mascot at Rutgers.
Yeah,
that's what we've come to.
Yeah, it really. I don't know. I mean, I still can't quite figure out how they can make him a transgender mascot. I mean, he's already wearing a skirt, so I guess they would have to put lipstick on him, maybe.
Well, I guess they just have to take the skirt off.
His eyebrows are a little weird, so maybe they can reshape his eyebrows.
Would that be offensive if the skirt came off for that particular one? I don't know.
It depends on what's under there. Yeah. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Apparently, these students do.
Well, apparently they do. It leaves me speechless sometimes. Okay, what do we have going on in sports?
We have wild hockey and cowgirl volleyball.
Okay, and we'll see you tomorrow. News Talk 1270 KIML.
Basin Radio News, Fox News, Cowboy State News. More news than you can shake a stick at. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.